Okay, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Whatchamacallit Gaming, and here we are continuing our Captains of Industries modded playthrough. Now, I just saw something I want to check. Vehicle management. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, so this was under my nose the whole time. Unfortunately, it popped up as a tip while the game was loading in. Because I have had this problem before, where the vehicle will come, it will pick up a small load, and it won't continue. I never even saw this. I never thought to look for this. It is right here under the option. I'm going to turn it off. But I never thought that it was. And unfortunately, the hint is only when the game loads. So unless you're actually looking for it, you're not going to see it. Okay, I believe we're building the rest of these trucks. Yep, we are. We're making vehicle parts. We have access to rubber. Maybe. Probably not. What does this actually need? It needs rubber, it needs fuel. Okay, and yes, I updated the mods. Oh no, this is something we've got. Biomass collection. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, I updated the mods. I just needed to check in case there were any upgrade components here. Any stuff that's come through with the mods. Luckily, this mod author does update quite often, so... Right now we're just doing research. We're building trains, we're basically building everything here, so we'll get to all this. I still need to find what's it, wheat and other stuff. Have I unlocked fruit? Okay, vegetables, yes, but... Okay, so it's wheat we have to find? I thought there was another type of plant we may have to find. Ah, soybeans, yeah, we gotta find that. Okay, we'll get to this. We still need to build power, but right now that's not a problem. We do have power generators here. Fuel production is probably insufficient. Yeah. Still gotta get to that. Probably gonna want to rebuild all of this at some point. Which is why I didn't go too big this time around, but we'll get to that. The biggest hiccup, as I said, the big hiccup we have at the moment is we just don't have enough resources. Here you can see where it's actually coal that we have insufficient resources. Sand is not a problem. Sand is full. It's coal. We are getting there. It's just we gotta dig deeper. If I click here, yeah. I still wish I could turn this off because I'm pretty sure that's what's it? What was it called again? Monetization. Because I'm pretty sure this meme belongs to someone. There's always going to be someone who's going to complain just because it's there. Don't know for sure, but you never know. And once again, we get this weird terrain error. Close this. Grab, mining? Yeah, that's the one I want. What exactly has happened here? Well, they're not bothered by it, so I'm not going to make any changes. It's just weird. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, basically all the mods have updated in the last couple of days. So I don't think that'll give you any trouble if you don't update the mods with your playthrough because, well, it's the same old mod. Oh, I need to just check the cheats. When it updates the mods... Yeah, here we go. That, I don't know what this is for, but this is obviously part of the updated mods. Here it is. Yeah, it turns this off. So that happens. Okay, when it updates the mod, sometimes it basically clears your old settings. Or I may be clearing the settings because what I do is I delete the old mod files and then install the new ones because I don't want to override, because I'm not 100% sure what's been changed. And there's always a possibility that one old file may exist that clashes with a new file, and because they're named different or they're part of different sections, you can run into this problem quite a lot when you do mods. Okay, coal is now the problem. Is coal supply the problem? No. We've got enough trucks, we've got enough miners. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. They just got to dig into it. That's where the hiccup's coming in. How much? Okay, we've unlocked trains. Not going to worry about that yet. Definitely going to want trains, because it'll so speed up resource delivery. Because the train probably built the station here and run it here and have it dump. The problem is I'm still going to have to move this structure and then have the train deliver the resources to this location and dump it into this. Should we try and do that? Just give me research. Give me locomotives. Okay, steam train, which means coal. That could be a slight problem. Well, actually, no, it's not a problem. If we're mining coal, we can supply it right into the supply dump. Water, though. If I put a groundwater pump? Water's not a problem either, because we have an unlimited supply of water to fill the train. Right there. We could do this. Then we have the train depot, I don't know, here? And just have it run conveyor belts to the various storage bins. And then, you know, the waste bin. The problem is waste. Because waste has to go in the ocean, and we can't just pile it up here, so I'm going to have to ship the waste here as well. But it could work. I think the problem is sand. Sand is very full. I'm going to pause sand production for right now. I think the trucks go join the... according to what I read on the mod update, they've changed the way this operates. One of the mods does this. These vehicles go into standby. In fact, and these return to the thing. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to remove these vehicles completely from this one. I'll leave it paused because we'll need to get sand later. I'm going to dump them all in here. Because right now we've hit almost pure veins of iron. Definitely hit a pure vein of copper. Okay, I'm a little confused how these guys are digging. Ah, okay, so that's fine. Okay. Wait, something's not right here. Why are they going up to go down? So look here, it's going down, and then instead of continuing straight to 0, it's digging up to 0. Okay, I'm not going to interfere unless the vehicles get stuck, but I may have to change this later. Anyway, now that's dramatically improved. Oh, we must well put the 6 trucks we stole back here. Because, I mean, why not? Okay, salt production is going. This will keep the supply of trucks running a lot. And we can slowly chew through our sand deposit. Because right now we just need sand to make this. We'll use it later to make glass. I think we can make glass. Okay, upgraded evaporation pond. That's fine. We don't need that. Production. All. Okay, it's not there. Have we researched glass production yet? Nope. Still gotta get there. And then we gotta make salt, because salt is part of getting the glass, molten glass mix. You can do acid to make it more efficient, but that actually just uses less of the other materials. We've got limestone, check, we've got salt. So basically, just gotta go for the glass mix. Also, we just gotta make sure where we're building the glass mix, because if you recall, where is it now? There should be an update. Okay, something screwed up. Ah, no problem. You just keep doing that. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up burying this whole section and turn it into a large port facility. Is this too big an area to build? Could I probably build the ports there? Definitely. Am I going to really care about that? No. Not really. Okay, let's send the ship. Well, actually, I think the ship's almost at its maximum range. According to this, it's got a range of 2,000 kilometers, so it should be able to travel 1,000 kilometers out and 1,000 kilometers back, and have 80 kilometers to spare. But we're getting there. Okay, yeah, basically we're going to try... I think what I want to focus on now is see about building that locomotive, just to transfer resources quickly. So... train is going to be here. Let's pause, copy this structure. Because it's going to come probably here. Let's match it to this cube. Okay. That will be our supply station. Now for the locomotive. Now we need storage bins, because that's just the way I do things. Oh, underground water pump, but we'll see how that goes. Resources, storage. Haven't built the next series of storage bins yet. Okay. How big is storage bin though? Because that's 6,000 units of storage. And we need, okay, it's gravel and dirt is once again coming in to be a problem. So, we can always move things around, move it closer. I just want to leave enough room to sort through. So if we move it to, say, there, we take the first thing, we'll put iron here. Copper will come here. No. Yeah, that's bad. That's terrible. Like that. This is going to be the problem. So that one I should probably run upstairs. So this one comes here, here, to there. I know it looks weird. I'm just putting space so I can fit additional stuff later. In fact, I may actually... Well, no, I think gold and that we'll probably have our own separate sources. So now the U-shaped lift. Also, I need another one of these. And I'm going to move it a bit further away, just so it clearly tells me this is waste material. Then, what we will do... no, let's build this here first. I still don't understand how this chooses its auto setting. Then we need a U-shaped conveyor belt. Oh, will it let me join it that way? That's fine. And this will be dirt, because dirt is what we get first. Every single time. That will be stone. And we want a flat conveyor belt. Once again, it's got it the wrong height. Okay, we join. Excuse me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Did I do the same thing here? No, I got it right there. So let's just steal that one. Sorry, you can't plug a circular, or half circle in this case, conveyor belt into a flat conveyor belt. It doesn't work. Okay, now that's basic resources. Slight screw up on my part. I don't remember what comes out where. Okay, you know what? Let's get this built. Then we'll build the train. Do we have enough resources to build it? That's fine. That's fine. We should be okay for resources. That's still fine. Copper, yeah, copper's a problem. Fuel is still going to start being a major problem as we go along. And we still have to upgrade this building. I'm just going to set it to upgrade anyway. Okay, so we'll get 40 construction parts in and we'll get 20 construction parts out. Well, 40 tier 3, 20 tier 2 out. At least I think that's what that means. I may be wrong. What is vegetables doing? Okay, we're still doing fine as far as food is concerned, so that's not a problem. We don't have any protein. We still have waste, but they'll collect it as they go along. Unfortunately, the trucks are very busy. But this should reduce truck travel times. Because right now it's the fuel that is actually the big problem. Could I ship it here? One of the mods gives us underground piping, but I don't know what they mean by that. Does that mean I can lower it? No, I can't lower it. Or can I dig up a hole and bury it underground? That could be an option, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how the mod is supposed to work. I'm not sure if it's you dig a hole, you bury the pipe, and then it'll indicate where you've buried the pipe, because it could be that. Am I recording? Yes, I am. And then we'll build the train station, and we'll build the rail yard to build the trains, and then we just got to decide how big a train. Because, yeah, this is very compacted together, so I've probably actually screwed this up. Because I just built it to minimum space. I don't know how big the yard is going to be that I want to build for the train, so I'm going to have to maybe move some spacing, probably move the train yard over a bit, and then build it. Okay, sorry, I just need to clean my glasses quick. Sorry about that. My glasses get filthy. Now I do have a glass cleaning, lens cleaning cloth here. It's just, it's starting to get very filthy and I need to wash it at some point. Oh great, we can build more trucks. And then I've just got a, fiber cloth in the cupboard. And it's just in the cupboard so it won't get too filthy. That is literally all. Oh good. okay, that's worth it. I still gotta figure out what to do with the scrap. Now, as I said before, I'm using mods to cheat. You don't actually have to do this. You could just trade for resources that you need here. Wood we have plenty of. We can grow wood. So we could have gotten more than enough scrap material, concrete, that we don't actually have to cheat at all. And then you could just have a small setup here that just makes construction components. Copper, you will have to... I don't think we can trade for copper parts, can we? Oh, we can trade construction parts for copper. So you could, once you get production up and running, trade for everything you need. Just, we don't at the moment, because, well, I'm cheating. Is there any components missing? No, it's just a delivery problem. Yeah, right now that's paused, it's not a big issue. We'll have to unpause it in a bit because all this sand, I think, is going to get lost. Oh, maybe not, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's just coal at the moment. Everything else is fine, it's just now coal is becoming our stumbling block, if you will. We've got coal stored here, but it's not used for this. Okay, and what about construction components? I think I need to deal with that. No, I've got plenty. It's electronics that is a problem. Electronics. I really do want to reach the point where I don't actually have to cheat these blinking parts in. That would actually be quite nice. It's just, right now, I'm just not digging enough. We've got the production capability. We're just hit the bottleneck on resources, which is 90% of our current global problem anyway. There are plenty of places to make stuff, there's just not enough stuff to make stuff with. And the stuff they are making... I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where it was quite popular a while back, where it showed hundreds of Chinese cars just parked in fields and parked in old warehouses and just sit there to rust and rot. And that's simply because there's no one to sell it to. Or not enough buyers. It's one of the things that have always confused me with some industries. Particularly the car industry. I mean, we learned this with Detroit. It once was the major car manufacturer of the world, and then they simply ran out of people to sell cars to, for lack of a better term. And their cars got too expensive. So, it was like, goodbye industry. And this is something that's always confused me, because if you wanted an industry where you have to innovate, firstly, because you want to advance your technology, you can never ever run out of needing to do stuff in this industry. In the car industry, eventually everyone has a car. In clothing industry, it sort of recycles, but eventually everyone has clothes. Food's a good industry because, well, everybody's got to eat and it does run down quickly. Cars, well, once everybody's got a car and if they're too expensive or public transport works, nobody's going to want to buy more cars. You need a major country needs an industry that basically never runs out. It never runs out of customers, it never runs out. And the most obvious answer that I've ever seen is space. Spaceflight. Even if we were to spend 1,000 years just developing a space industry, there wouldn't be enough time to fill up our own solar system. There is so much space that you couldn't fill it in 1,000 years. So it's almost a perfect industry in that respect. What have we run out of? Not enough tier 3 construction parts. We are making some, but we don't have enough yet. So I'm just going to add some. Because I'm terrible this way. We'll just add 100. We don't need a lot. And I'll take the advantage to refill the Unity quick. But like I said, if you wanted an industry there where you don't have to worry about ever running out, space would probably be the one you want. Can the trucks not get fuel? They should be able to. Or is this... Oh, this is only for refilling the trucks. This is not actually getting fuel because, well, it's draining from this tank first. This tank is full. I can't reverse this flow because the entrance for this tank is back here. It's not like these industries aren't working. They are working. Something fierce, I might add. It's just not working enough. Okay, so we'll get there. Okay, almost there. And then they'll start shipping the resources here, and voila. Okay, now we pause, and we decide, okay, first things first. No, actually that did run a bit, so I can see what's supposed to be in each of these containers. I know this is copper or iron. I think that's iron, that's copper. I can't remember. Slight hiccup on my part. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, but it'll get there. Okay, so this is iron. That way when I click here, I can see, you see easily. Okay, so that's dirt and rock. That's copper, so this is coal. Sand and all the fun stuff. Sand's not going to show up because there's no one digging up sand. But the rest should show up. And then this facility can actually run empty. I'm going to stop them from supplying it. Give it a chance to slowly empty as we go along. And then we'll be able to do the rest. It's mainly, like I said, not enough coal. This has plenty of coal, but it's less got coal and more coal's backed up on the conveyor belt. So it's got the resources it needs to operate, it's just not operating. Pretty much the same with everything else. Oh good, amphibious vehicles. Don't need them at the moment, but we've got them. Are we really running out of fuel? Where is this getting fuel from? Oh, it's getting fuel from there. Okay, I'm gonna have to reorganize this. This is not working. So pause. From here, delete this piping, delete that pipe. We will spend some Unity here. And I think, yep, we've unlocked the shredder. Okay, pause that again. Yeah, we've compactor. Now we want this. We want fluid. Pipe balancer. Will it really not connect? I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get this right. This goes to here, so that much is obvious. This goes to here, so that much is obvious. This one comes here, and that one goes there. That makes sense. The last one is going to be a pest, because it's got to come there. It's a mess, but it works. And I'm thinking, seriously thinking, I need to run another one of these and just put it, say, here, where they can just pick up fuel. Or put it here. So if we put this here, like that, we say they can export it only. And I think we grab the pipe here. Yeah. It looks a bit ridiculous, I grant you, but it'll work. And then we can just quick add to there. They'll bring the parts for this, so that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, that should let them at least grab some fuel, because the problem is we can produce fuel, we're just not. Okay, where are you trying to go? Is this the old-fashioned era? Yeah, it's the old one. Oh, I blocked something. It could be I blocked the fuel tanks. Yep, blocked the fuel tanks. Okay, so we take this one, oops, that, and we go like that, and now they can't get to any of it. They got to get to this one when it's full. There we go. There they can get the fuel, and we can start doing this. I don't know which trouble this pickup is now having, because there shouldn't be any location it can't get to. It can pick up fuel here. Okay, where are you trying to get to now? Loose storage. This, I will admit, is becoming an irritation. It would be fine if it kept actually stating where it needed to deliver the resources, but it's not. Okay. This should be working. Yep, it's working fine. So now we need to build our rail yard. Now the train will be going this way, and it'll come around. I'll have to see how I do this. Okay, first let's do this. We want, what are you? Handles loading and unloading of train with products. Okay, we want this one. Coal, with its cold water, we'll steal coal from here. So we're going to build up space here. And we want at least 2 of each type. So I'm just going to build it a bit away, and we can move it later once I sort everything out. So this is coal, copper, iron, coal, sand, limestone, and then this will be dirt, and that way we can have 2 carriages per thing, and then we'll have the coal and refill terminal here, And the rail station there. Or should I add more room? Problem is, I don't know how much space the extra train is going to take, so I don't know if we should add an empty platform here, then put the coal terminal, and then the rail terminal. I think that's maybe our best bet. Okay, let's load. It's going to be copper. It's going to be iron. It's going to be coal. Oh, wait. What? Why is this now popping up here? That's iron, that's coal. This is sand. It is just adding it. I don't know why it's just adding it like that, but okay. I'm not going to argue. It's maybe just indicating that this is part of the, yeah, it's part of the train line. Then we want one dirt and one dirt and one rock, which is this lot. Okay, that should be fine. Water, we'll probably build a water tank and then run it this way. Okay, let's get this all connected. Now, how do I want to do this connection? Also, we can maybe bring it closer. I think what we do, because we don't really mind, is we bring it like there, because we could attach it like this and it would work, but I want to do a bit more resources, so I'm going to leave a bit more room. The first two, what's going to be the easiest way to do this? Sorry, I'm getting a bit confused here. Do we do it this way? And run it this way. And this will be the next group. Next group. Next group. Next group. This one will have to be separate, but... Okay, I'm going to have to definitely give some more room, and I'm going to push this down a bit. I just want to see if that would work. This is not the nicest thing or the neatest thing by any standards. Ah, just deleted the whole thing. Fair enough. Okay, I could probably bring it closer if I wanted to, but I don't think it's going to be a big problem. Okay, sand. I will admit space saving isn't really a hiccup in this particular part of the game. The map is big enough that I'm not trying to crush everything into one small spot. Now, coal. We will just follow the standards here. Like that. That should be fine. Water, we'll put a tank, and then we'll run a pipe from... So we'll just put a water tank here. Will that connect? Yeah, it will connect. And then what we need is just a water pump, because the water is on this side of the map. Or is it? Oh no! Wow, we did fine here. Then I'm probably going to steal this thing. I just got to make sure I get the directions right. So that's something I've had a hiccup with the locomotives. It's getting the directions right. So the train has to come by and then unload. And then we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, that's been a hiccup I've been having. We can probably come a little bit closer. Yeah, no, I'm just going to screw this up. So let's leave well enough alone. We want to build our rail yard here. I know, oops, wrong button. I know this puts the rail yard quite a distance from our sorry, excuse me, from where we have all our resources stored. But it's probably just going to be simpler in the long run to have it here. Ah, it goes that way around. Okay. That should be fine. Rail line. Oh, that's out, that's in. Can I swap it? No. Yeah, this is the only hiccup. It counts these buildings as part of the structure. So you literally cannot move the structure unless you delete the other buildings first. It's just one of these hiccups I've noticed with this one. You also can't move it. Okay, that should be more than enough to build any size train we could possibly want. Okay. In. Will it join? No. Because I'd have to go around. Okay. Nuts. Maybe this is not such a bad thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I'm also still screwing this up by putting it too close. Bugger, I'm just... Okay, we'll add these lighter, because I keep screwing this up. Let me curve? Yeah, it will. No, this is not going to work. Because I need to build it so the train can come back when I want to do it. So, for now, let's go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'll have to build another track. Because we'll have the straight piece of track coming this way, joining back in. And then we'll have to have a loop here, so as the train approaches here, it can loop around, come across, and go in. That's going to be a bit ridiculous. Okay, first things first, let's just copy this structure. But I'm going to have to make some modifications to it. It's probably going to have to come like here? Quite some distance. So the rail line will come this way in. Oof, but then that cuts into our production capability here. I'll have to just see. I may have to make modifications, and then I want to delete this, copy this, like that. These will all be switched to unload. Oh, did it? Okay. Can I change this here? No. Unload. Seems to be connecting to this. It's just a shame I can't change it here from load to unload. Or can I? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. It's not going to be a problem. Let's build the track, and then I'll see how I can run the connectors. Because from here, it's going to go to here. And then maybe I can move it a bit closer? I don't know. Ideally, you'd actually want to do it this way, but the farm is in the way. And, okay, yeah, it just can't be too close because of the size of the track. Now then. So we have to go this way, come around here, then come here and loop back into this. And this one has to go this way, come around here and loop back into this. Or... Can I create a turning circle here instead? My problem is, I know in other games you can build... Okay, hang on. Directions. There was a way to get directions on this track. Where was it now? This way. Yeah, that track goes that way. This track goes that way. Yeah, okay. Let's build the going to track first, and then we'll see about looping it. Yeah, I would love to go as straight as possible, but then I'm gonna need to curve. Can I curve past here? Okay, that's a bit much. Yeah, I'll build the necessary switch tracks later. I'm not even building rail lines, by the way, or crushed gravel. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, because it can't connect into here. It has to connect into here. I might as well tell you right now, that is the straightest track I've ever built. Bar none. My tracks are never this straight. Ever. Okay, yeah, because there's a maximum loop here that you can have. Okay, let's see now. Because now I gotta come back. I want to come back along this line. And reconnect. Can we tilt this line just a little bit? Like I said, I have to build all this stuff because I think we can get... Okay, crushed gravel is not going to be a problem. Okay, that's too close. So we want to come back to, say, here. And then curve. Okay, a bit too much. Yeah, I definitely want to leave some room. It's just getting the curves right. Too close. Gentle curves are preferable. Okay, that's... Wow, that one wants to go quite a bit. Actually, no, this does work. Yeah, this isn't going to be... Oops, this is not going to be cheap. Here, can I build a sort of switch track and then come around? Too far. I gotta admit, the track building in this game is at least quite easy. Too far again. Perfect. Basically a sort of switch track. Now let's just make sure we've got all the directions right. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, level crossing, large. Because this, I will admit, is something that's confused me. Do I just build it like this? Do I build it like this? I'm not quite sure how this works. This looks like to be where the... Okay, this is probably going to be where the trucks are coming, so... Do we do it? Like this. And then what? Does this go in the middle somehow? Yeah. Okay, give me... Okay, yeah, I will admit I was a little confused. This has confused me before. Quite a bit, actually. Let me know once, so we'll just have to build it there. Just to make sure the vehicles can come and go as they need to. So that's not a problem. It does give the trucks, though, in real life you would never do this, because the truck would now have to skew 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Luckily this is a game, it's not a problem. Okay. Worrying about supply later. We'll get to the bit where we supply there. Right now, what do we need to make rail tracks? Also, I want to just save, because I do not want to do that again if this game crashes. I've never actually had problems with this game. I'll admit, this game is like really, really stable. It's just... You never know. You make a mistake, you make an error, it happens. It happens. I will admit though, this is the straightest rail track I've ever built. In this game, period. Except for this weird thing here, it's the straightest rail track I've ever built. Okay, rail lines. Concrete, steel. Okay, we don't need a big manufacturing for this. We really, really, really don't need a big manufacturing for it. So, concrete is here. Steel is here. So what we're just going to do is we'll pinch one of these. We'll put it right here. We'll pinch one of these. We're just going to connect it right there. We're going to change this recipe to rails. Like that. Change this to rails. Okay, concrete and steel are one up. That's that. And this one. Is that it? One more up. Perfect. Because like I said, we do not need a lot of these resources. Rail lines is mainly going to just be to rebuild. And that is that, I think. Concrete's not going to be a problem. We'll just siphon it off as we need. Steel is going to be a problem because we have no coal. I can cheat in more coal and have it delivered, supplied? I don't know. Right now we're just waiting for this to burn through its available resources. It's mainly just sand that is going to take a little while to get through. Production here is going to stall because we're not supplying it. We've completely cut off the production capability here. So I'm going to have to cheat in some more resources, just so you're aware. So, construction parts 1. Okay, we will add 1,000 of those, 5,000 of this, 5,000 of that. Electronics, because I don't want that problem again. And mechanical parts. Do we want to add coal? Stuff it. While we're at it, we might as well just do it all. Yes, cheating, but I warned you this in the beginning. And it's mainly because I actually don't know for the life of me how to build a proper industry. It's easy in other games to just build it. In this game, not so much. Alright, I need to build these. Housing is starting to slowly become a slight hiccup, but we're nowhere near danger point yet. What do you need? Ah, right, rails. Don't have any rails. Not going to cheat those in yet. We should be able to produce them. If we had steel coming in, which we don't, because no rails. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, fine. Trucks can return. Let's put a pause on this one. For now, because, well, we're not actually using it. What is... We also still need to build the train line and everything. What is the storage capacity? Oh, 240. Okay, so it's one train load worth. Can the trucks get past where we've built? Not really. Okay, how much do these need? 20. Okay, so if I add 40... 80. I just want to complete these. So if I add 80 rail lines, pause the game, spawn up. Rail lines, it'll only let us add 100, that's fine. Just want to finish that and that. Ah, we need crushed gravel, right? Gravel. Where do we get gravel again? Because it's this, right? Oh no, that's crushed slag. Gravel, 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 gravel. Ah, it's rock crushed into gravel. Well, there is a source of rock. We're throwing it in the ocean, but there is a source of rock. For now, we just delete this. We go to Crusher. Alright, I forgot I had that set up here. We'll go from here to there. Oh no, that's actually looking terrible, so we'll move this forward. It's still not too close. Okay, well, let's do this the easy way then. That's like the stupidly easy way to sort this problem out. We just pinch one of these, chunk, and we say just put in crushed gravel. Then as soon as the gravel pops up, right, it will crush it into powder. And since the trucks are now bringing this stuff back here, and they... Alright, still not enough rail lines. I did finish these rail lines, right? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm officially confused. I had enough parts. It said it wanted 20, so it's not like there wasn't enough parts. It's just so the trucks can get through without, you know, fighting. Yeah, this is going to be tight. Yeah, I can't wait till we can build the next type of vehicles. It's like we've got 100 trucks, and it's not enough. We're not getting any... Well, we're delivering here now, so that's not a problem. It'll burn through, and it'll make what we need. So it'll be a slow slog to get our train, I'm afraid. Okay, I just want to quickly check time. Nope, only 47 minutes. Still doing fine. Getting to the glass making, though. Have I screwed this up? No, it's full. That's what happened. Yep. Did I not shut this down? I did. They're ignoring it. Okay, then I'm pausing this build. Go to the other one, please. They're ignoring it. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, but let me guess. We've dug past where we get stone. Well, we'll actually get a little bit of stone here. Oh dear. This should be stone, but it's going to be a bit of a mix. The other place we'll definitely get stone, maybe here? Okay, let's see. We got the mixer unlocked. We've got glass making unlocked. We will get to that. Right now, let's just try and finish what we're currently working on. Coal and water is not a problem. This is slowly filling up. Yeah, this rail line will work, and I will admit, it's the neatest one I've ever built. It's not technically built yet, but you get the idea. Okay, here comes another crushed rock. Awesome. Technically, we could use crushed concrete as well, but that's not an actual formula in this game. But we are getting some crushed rock. If worst comes to worst, I'll just cheat in the rest of the crushed rock. And that'll get our iron production back up. Because we've got iron, we just no coal. And it's not for lack of getting coal now, it's just getting it to the delivery point. And a new train. We want it to be steam. We need tier 2 parts. We may have to cheat those in. Because... Oops. Glass. Oh, we could try making glass. I mean, we can make this, so it's not a problem. Glass mix sand, limestone, salt. Sand and limestone is right here. I mean, it's right here. And both conveyor belt lines are right here. Salt will come from right here. It's just... I wonder why this is so lumpy. Normally it's a lot smoother. I wonder if it's one of the mods doing this, because normally it's a lot smoother. I think you could still build on it. No, you... Well, you can't. Okay. Yeah, we can get the resources we need. That's not going to be a problem. Oh. No, that's working fine. Okay, it's actually started production. It's mainly the crushed material here that's the problem. Yeah, it's my fault. I should have realized. Oh, how's food supply low? Oh, because the vegetables aren't coming in as much. We got plenty of potatoes, though. Well, that is actually easily solved. You just go like so. One block across. Give me this pipe to connect to there. This conveyor belt connects straight to there. And the problem is fixed when it's built. The pipe doesn't exist yet. You can go through it. That is just a slightly weird error to me. The pipe technically doesn't exist yet. You can drive through it. I promise. Okay, I think this is all filled up. Yes, I understand food supply is low. It's not a problem. We are supplementing. And it's not a potato problem either. Okay, we need to start making glass so we can make tier 2 parts. Where do we want to make the glass? Probably here. But that's quite a transport problem. Ideally, we would flatten a section of land here. But we haven't gotten that far yet. So, I'm not 100% sure. Because the material we want here, we don't want too long a conveyor belt, but we can run, if necessary, a long conveyor belt. It's going to suck. What about our options up here? Could we, instead of that, run one salt line, and then we can put our glass here, and then we can just run the salt line across, and put another bridge. That may actually be easier. And we can take directly from here and here. And I need a bigger bridge. Or we can take directly from here and here. That could actually work better. Okay, let's pause this. Let's get our mixer, because that's going to be stage 1. We want to make glass. Oops, not that one. That one. Salt gets plus water equals brine. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, first things first. It needs 24 units of liquid glass to make this. We make 60 of this, and if we smelt it... Oops. Let's just do this the easy way. Okay, 30. So, one of these can supply 2 of these. Coal is once again going to be a problem. But then, coal is always a problem. And then we can just siphon the waste material back into here, so... That should be 4 of these. I don't want to go too big, because if I go too big, I run into trouble. I'm going to just put some spacing here. Or do I want spacing? I don't want spacing, because then the trucks are going to have to come here, so... Let's do that. Oops, wrong button. Right button. Okay, do I want to move this stuff back? I think I do want to move it back. Okay, I'll move these, because I think I'm going to move these over to here to the side. And then, yeah, glass is going to be built this way because it's going to get bigger. Just one more of these structures needs to be built. And this one's purpose is to recycle glass. Actually, I'll probably need to. I tried it in the last time around to try and recycle the glass. It just supplied more recycled glass than I could actually process. In fact, I could probably use these two to make glass and these two to recycle glass, and it would probably work fine. Because, yeah, I was producing a tremendous amount of recycled glass, and I was actually getting stuck. But then again, I was cheating the heck out of it. Okay, let's move these structures over here for now. Coal. That is our coal line there. I do not want to take it from here because it's just going to give me a headache. Okay, so what we will do is delete this. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I just wanted to stop the vehicle from, now we want this one, we want to connect it there. I want to go here. Now, coal is going to come. Where? These structures are going to have to be moved. Put them there for now. Yeah, this is going to look ridiculous, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, let's run the coal to there. Because I'm probably going to have to adjust this, and then I want U-shaped conveyor belt. Once again, it gets it wrong. Supply of coal is going to be insufficient, but until I really get into it, that's probably normal. I'm probably getting this all wrong and I should be doing the math, but I hate the math. Okay, we need to split this between these two structures. So, we will probably want to build a bridge. We just want to do it like this. And we grab it here and we go like that. This one will just go like this. Oh, flip. The trucks can just go around. Okay, that's sand and that's that. And now for gas waste, can we... Yeah, we can always do that. Yeah, I'm making a lot of pollution here. But I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with. Okay, first let's get the glass production, because luckily we could finish off the basics of this thing before we go any further. Yeah, so it'll come this way. That should be that. There's going to be excess glass, because each one of these... So technically, each one of these buildings can support one of these. But later on, we're going to have the more advanced glass production, so... I don't know. I think we're overproducing again, but we're also only going to probably get out of these two first. So, for now, this should be fine. Yeah, I'm not doing this very well, like, at all. But I think we need to run the slag waste first. Come on. This will be the last slag. Perfect. So these won't produce it. Then I'm just going to go with the simpler connection for the pipes. Okay, now let's see here. I'm probably going to be producing way too much molten glass. I probably could have gone with a single one of these structures. I wonder if I should. Should I delete, convert this one to recycling, have these three supply here, and then have this one with recycling. I'm still probably going to end up with way too much recycled glass. It's just, I don't need to go this big. Maybe later on when I upgrade to the more advanced glass production, I could probably go this big. But right now, I don't know. I mean, really, we don't. If we select this recipe, switch it to this, turn that off. And then we just erase these structures, because we don't need them. Do it that way. Ah, slight hiccup. Supplying excess sand. Okay. On second thought, we turn that back to the way it was. We once again just go with a single unit. Because, I don't know, initially it's going to be very, very slow and very, very bad. Because I'm simply not going to get enough resources to do the project. So, coal is one up, so. No, I want to do it that side. The only reason I'm changing it here is because the waste glass is going to come this way. Alright. I'm going to go for a very, very straightforward method of supplying these facilities. I mean a very straightforward supply. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. Dishwasher simple, basically. Okay, that's glass. Now I can move the glass recycling, will come this way. Flat connector. Oops, no, that's not going to do anything. U-shaped. Okay, and then I want to put a storage bin, because last time I just ran into tremendous amounts of glass. Which isn't really a bad thing when you think about it, it's just... Oh, yeah, right. That actually turned out oddly neat. And we haven't even got the salt and the sand and everything else done yet. The reason I'm putting it all the way here is because we're going to probably want to expand the glass channel later. Oops. Okay, first things first, sand and limestone. Yeah, I need to dismantle part of this. Okay, I'm happy with that. We'll be fine to rebuild it. We'll do the limestone first. Okay, that's limestone sorted. We can run another sand belt here. So, sand, which we're going to have to get the miners back online and doing. Like that. Yeah, I'm starting to reach the point where I'm screwing everything up, I'm afraid. No, that's not going to work for me. Will this let me do this? Yes, it will. Awesome. Oh, but then we can take this one. Go there. Take this one. Okay, that's that done. Okay, now the question is, where exactly we'll get the salt here? Do we store the salt here? So I'm going to use electrical powered things. So we first got to get a seawater pump. How much is it? 60. Okay. Yeah, it'll make brine and then brine to salt, because that's the easiest way to do it. I think I should build it here, and then just run one very long conveyor belt. That. Yeah, once again, looks terrible. Oh, right, and let's just clear this up. No, that. What have I done? Oh, wrong button. Perfect. No, yep. That looks about right. Probably falling apart here on the math again, because that makes 48, and that takes 96 to get what I need, but it's fine. I'm just going to go with it. Come on. If you're curious why, because there's a pipe there. Oh, it's not actually blocking for the pipe. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. That's going to take a lot of juice. let's get that built. Then we'll worry about the rest. And this should be supplying us with food. Yeah, like I said, the food production problem isn't that they're low on food. It's that the food supply warehouse doesn't have enough food. This seems to show whichever whichever building has the least amount of food. But they've got enough food. That's not a problem. Sand is being used up, mainly because it's now being shipped to other locations. This will supply us with salt. Plenty of salt. And yeah, this is going to take a while to build. Because the rail tracks need gravel, and that's where I'm running into the hiccup. That's not getting enough gravel. Like, at all. Now, that's not the fault. We're actually now getting enough resources to do stuff. It's just, we haven't got there yet. Coal is now coming in, because we're slowly digging into it. We're going to have to start digging up soil soon, but I'm going to let this one run empty. We don't need the sand here. Don't need it in this building, which is still full, by the way. Ah, good. Edicts. Definitely taking the health upgrade, because that's just worth it. Water, we have unlimited, so that's not a problem. Fuel, we are doing okay, so that's not a problem. Resource efficiency we can up. I think we're doing fine with that. Okay, I don't know why a seawater pump... Oh, because it's a ×3. Nope, don't need that. Sorry, I was a little confused. Why does a seawater pump need a recipe? It is quite literally seawater. That's all it can do, that's all it'll ever do. Okay, that's built. How many trucks do we now have? Oh, we're just one shy of 100. I want to build 100 trucks. Then we'll have 100 of these, 2 of these, and 30 of those. And then I'll just keep that as the setup until we need more. We're gonna have a lot less use of vehicles soon, but that's something else. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna take almost 2 and a bit loads from each of these seawater pumps. Okay, what is this bioprocessing? Okay, these are the cheat mods. So this will store molten material. This will take organic matter and make it into a whatever. This actually works really nice. But we'll worry about that later. That's probably an early... yeah, because this is part of the cheat mods. Okay, I just want to check time again. Yep, and once again we're over the limit. But that's pretty much that for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed. In the next episode, hopefully we can get the rail system built. So I hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is Gareth from WhatChaMcCulloch Gaming, out.